Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 6th of February 2021. This is my weekly analysis video where I go over all of the daily charts on the daily time frame, all the pairs I'm trading on the high probability and divergence trading methods as per two of my books, as you can see in the picture, the two on the right. So it is the weekend, Saturday lunchtime. There may be a bit of background noise. I'm sorry about that. We've got construction on both sides of my building at the moment. I try to do these videos during their lunch break, but there's a little bit of work going on. All right, thanks for watching the video. If you do like these videos, please hit the like button or subscribe button. Also, anyone's more than welcome to join either my JAGfx Facebook group or the Telegram channels. You're more than welcome. If you, it's about 7,000 members now in the Facebook group, and that's where I call all my trades, etc. Same goes for the Telegram channels. That's where I call all my trades on a daily basis and any trade management. So let's have a look first. We'll go to the news for the week ahead. So this is the Forex factory economic calendar. So we'll just have a look what's coming ahead. Here's Friday's just happened, the non-farm payrolls and basically the employment figures from Canada and the USD. And this week looks pretty quiet. So we'll go to Monday, holiday New Zealand, nothing happening. I'm only basically looking for stuff in the red, the high impact events. They're scheduled news events. Remember, other stuff could happen outside of these, but these are the scheduled. So really not much to look at for the whole week. And Thursday, all it is a couple of talking heads, the head of the English Bank of England and the Fed chair from the US talking. So that's the only high impact events the whole week. It's going to be a pretty quiet week by looks on the news front. So let's go to the charts. Now, once we go to the charts, you're going to see a lot of lines, a lot of different colors, etc. Just pause the video, have a read of this Word document. It explains what everything means. I'll put it up at the end. I normally go through the charts anyway, but this, if you want to say, pause the video, take a screenshot of this, or just pause the video, read this so you know what's happening on the charts and basically what the indicators are and all the different colors, etc. I will put this up at the end again, and I do go through it all, but this explains what's on the charts. Now let's go to the charts. Now this is TradingView. I'm doing all my analysis these days on TradingView. So this is my watch list on the right. These are all the pairs I'm trading on the daily time frame in alphabetical order. If they're highlighted in pink, like this one, it means I'm looking at something on Monday. If there's no highlight, it means there's no trade on. Highlighted in blue means there is trades on. If it's highlighted in yellow, it means something's happened that I've got to talk to the group about. All my trades I call live in the Facebook group and the Telegram channels. And I also post the results to a shared spreadsheet that everyone's got access to. There's a link to that in the description of the video. And I also take a screenshot of every trade entry and save that to a shared folder that's available through the Facebook group also. So there's over 1,000 trades in my spreadsheet. I'll tell you exactly. I'll just have a quick look while I've got you here. Not that you can see it, it's on a different monitor. 1,260 trades. So they're all called in the Facebook group. Generally the new candle, daily candle for me at the moment, here I live in Vietnam, it opens at 5 a.m. in the morning. I don't get out of bed till 6, so normally just after 6 I'm taking my trades. As soon as I take the trades physically, I then go into the Facebook group or the Telegram channel and update with those trades taken. So it's all a bit transparent and just shows you the method does work. So let's have a look at the charts. We'll go through the pairs one at a time. I know it's not the most exciting video, but you'll get the idea. Right, Oz-Swiss, highlighted in pink, means I'm going to do something on Monday. Now, the good thing about TradingView is it gives me my QMP or MACD signals on the close of the Friday candle because it knows what's happening Monday. MT4 and MT5 don't do that, but TradingView does. I like it, gives me a heads up. I'll make some notes on the chart Monday by exactly what I'm going to do. In this case, I've got sequence 1, which is this old you'll notice a few pairs I've got old sequences that start back. This one starts back here. You'll notice that quite a few of the pairs that are still got a lot of trades on. Back in the day, I was doing my hedging technique with all setups. Nowadays, I only do the hedging technique with the hidden divergence or something that really appeals to me. So that's why I've got this old sequence, sequence 1. It's from a long time ago. At the moment, my break-even is down here somewhere for this. It's a long way away from price at the moment. Now we've got this new buy signal on Monday morning. So it'll be on this candle here, the open of the Monday candle roughly. Look, I'm going to take on the sequence 1, which is the old sequence, I'm going to take a 6 hedge buy. So I'm going to lock in a loss on the sequence 1. So I'm going to take a buy there. And I'm going to take a new sequence 2 buy trade with no stop in place. Now the reason I'm taking a buy trade with no stop is this green line here signifies hidden bullish divergence. So we've got higher lows on price. You got that right, higher lows, and lower lows on the MACD Platinum, which is an oscillator. It's below the 0 level. It's a good setup. There's a 0 level there. Remember, I'm looking to take buys when it's below the 0 level and sells when it's above the 0 level. The only concern I've got is we've still got this big regular bearish divergence, and it really hasn't pulled back enough for my liking. And we're at this previous high or close to it. So this buy, I'm taking it. That's why I'm only hedging there. And this one, because the MACD Platinum's a fair way below the 0 level, I'm happy to take the buy. Even though I don't particularly like it, the price did come back and touch through the 50 EMA, which is this brown one. It's a bit hard to see. I like when price pulls back and touches the EMAs, but I'm a bit concerned about this regular bearish divergence and at this previous high. I might be overthinking it, but that's just my concerns. But I will do what I said there on Monday. I will be taking the hedge buy on sequence 1 and a new sequence 2 buy trade, and that's if everything opens pretty well where it closes, no huge gaps or something like that, and it's something I'm concerned about. You see profit to date, normally where I've got my title to what pair it is, profit to date, $816. That's just on that particular pair, how much I've made, just gives you an idea. It's all based on 0.02 base lot, which is roughly 20 cents a pip, so that's a lot of pips to make up $816. Some pairs do better than others, as you will see as we go through. So you can read my notes in the charts. There's a lot of lines. So basically, the red vertical lines are sells, blue vertical lines are buys. Where they intersect with the blue horizontal and the red horizontal line, that's the entry points. Green, bullish divergence, red, bearish divergence. Yellow, any yellow lines, if it's dashed, it's normally a break even of some sort. A solid yellow line normally means an overall break-even. What else is there? Nothing else on this chart. So that's Auss-Swiss taking some action on Monday. Aussie, Japanese yen, nothing happening. There is a buy signal on Monday. I'm going to pass on it, even though it's a valid signal. I just don't like how, probably similar to Auss-Swiss, we're at the previous high already, and price probably didn't come back far enough to the MAs for my liking. This could probably prove to be a successful trade signal still. There is hidden divergence there, hidden bullish divergence. I'm just not going to take it. I've got enough Aussie pairs on at the moment, so you've got to think of correlation, etc. also. So no trade, even though it's a valid signal. You know, feel free to take it. It's still a valid signal, but just I'm not going to take it. Aussie, New Zealand. In a buy from Friday, it's gone up nicely. You can read my notes. It's a buy, nil stoppage yet. MA's tight and uncertain, hidden bullish divergence. So it's all based on that. Sequence 1, S1. I'm just starting to post a little bit on Instagram, so that's just notes to myself that I've actually posted this one on Instagram. I'm not a huge Instagram user. I sort of stumble around a lot of social media platforms. But yeah, we're looking all right on the buy there, which is good. So I'm not going to take any action until this MACD Platinum starts to turn up and head towards that 0 level. Aussie USD. Now, a couple of things here. First thing, I was in a sell, sequence 2 sell here, and I'd already closed half and put a stop in place, and that stop was taken out on Friday night during the employment numbers release. So yeah, I was stopped out on that sequence 2 sells, so small profit overall, and it's been added to the total on the profit to date. This one's another one, old sequence all the way back here, sequence 1, got close to the overall break even. I'll keep on working it. In the meantime, sequence 2, you'll see Monday I've got some notes, it's highlighted in pink. Monday, sequence 1, close the 11th sell. So there's 11th sell trade here. That's this sell here. Hopefully it won't gap up and I'll get a few pips out of it. Doesn't matter if I lose a few dollars on it, I've got some good profit. I just need to close that because at the moment I'm half a lot to the sell side. So I'll close that and buy 0.26, which will then hedge this sequence. Again, big regular bearish divergence. I don't think this thing's pulled back far enough as yet, even though we're now in MACD platinum is below the 0 level. So, and like the Aussie Swiss, very similar, there'll be a new sequence 2 buy trade, no stop. So there'll be a new buy trade in here also, no stop. And the reason no stop, again, hidden bullish divergence. Exactly the same as the Aus Swiss. So I'm doing the same. A reluctant, but I'm going to hedge sequence 1 and take a new buy here. It's one of the reasons I'm not taking the buy trade on the Aussie yen, because I've got commitment on 2 Aussie pairs already. So you can see the notes there, what I'm going to do on Monday. There's a plan there, and as long as I said, Monday, generally the Forex markets aren't gapping that much, not on the Aussie pairs. Sometimes they do, but generally they're not on the Aussie pairs. Right, CAD Swiss, let's get this nightmare over and done with. You'll see there's no lines on the charts, but you'll notice here's a sequence 1. All right, let's go back in time. I should just close these, save the embarrassment every week. All right, these 5 buy trades. I haven't got any horizontal lines. I took these 5 buy trades a long time ago. You can see the date there, 1st of October 2019. They're still hanging. I dropped the ball, as I always say every week, and I've got them still in play. Yeah, I wish I didn't. I'm not making too much money in the meantime on this pair. It's just gone sideways after COVID. So these are my 5 buy trades. The good thing is they're positive swap to the upside. So I'm not losing any money on the overnight swap. I'm just losing money on the actual trades themselves. How I'm going to get out, I don't know. One day I'm just going to close them, take the $2,000 loss, whatever it is, and move on. My overall profit on the daily charts is around the, let's have a look, the $40,000 mark since I've been trading these daily. So taking a $2,000 hit, bring me down to 38. Not the end of the world, but I like to see if I can work my way out of trade. That's why I'm just leaving on there for the moment. Right, CAD yen, let's have a look here. CAD yen. Nothing to it. It's a slow moving pair. There was a buy signal a couple of days ago. I didn't take it. The MACD was just below the 0 level. We're on this big sort of resistance sort of area here. You can see price just bounced up. I'll just draw this red area, and it seems to have broken through it. But yeah, it didn't. The setup on the MACD platinum didn't look that good to me. I think, it could, and it's obviously worked out, but it just didn't happen. Slow moving pair. If you see green lines like this, normally just means a big number. In this case, it's the 80 cent level. So just a big round number. You can draw big round numbers everywhere if you wanted, but 80 cent would be a big number. Price seemed to bounce around a bit. All right, Euro Aussie, highlighted in pink. Must be a reason. Yes, there is. Right, again, like the Aussie USD in a sequence from way back here, an old hedging sequence that I've got to try and work my way out of. In the meantime, making some good profit. So there's my profit there. Overall break-evens up here. Big numbers, the 1,600 there. Right, now here we have a new sell signal on Monday. We have, I'm going to take on sequence 1, you can read my notes here. I'm going to take a 9th hedge sell. So I'm going to hedge that sequence. Again, it's inversely sort of correlated to the Aussie USD. We've got big regular bullish divergence here. It hasn't really gone back that far for my liking. In the meantime, the MACD Platinum's above the 0 level, and we've got hidden bearish divergence. So I'm going to take a hedge sell on sequence 1 and a new sequence 2 sell trade with nil stop because of the hidden divergence. So it's very similar to the other Aussie pairs. It's just an Aussie on the other side. These ones up here, obviously Aussie's the base currency. Here it's the secondary currency. So it's same deal on Monday. EUROCAD. Let's have a look. Nothing doing. There was a sell dot on Friday. Didn't take it. It was just not set up enough for me. MACD Platinum's right on the 0 level. We're at this big support level here. Wasn't worth the effort. So no trade on at the moment. Euro pound. Not much happening here. This big support level looks like it's been broken to the downside. You can see it's support, 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 support. Sort of held there for a bit. Went through, come up, then it was resistance. Now it's heading down. In the meantime, I'm drawing potential regular bullish divergence lines in place here. As you can see, price is going down, MACD is going up. Potential, nothing's confirmed yet. This level, 90-cent level, no trades on, just waiting. Euro yen in a buy trade here, hit this previous high. I took half, put my stop in place. Now it's come back towards my entry level. Now it's bounced nicely back up again. I could look at moving my stop from here just below the low in here and make sure I don't lose anything on the second half. It's a pair I don't mind trading, but we've got to break this high here for me to be a little bit convinced that it's going to go higher. So that's what I'm looking at now. But in the meantime, it starts looking, if it looks like it's going to reverse again, then that red line will just get moved up, the stop level, which is, stop levels are designated by that red dotted line, if I hadn't mentioned that previously. Euro New Zealand, in no trades. My last trade was this buy in here, and it was stopped out, and it's continued down. Again, just drawing the potential regular bullish divergence setting up. I keep on adjusting these lines every day until they're no longer valid or they're confirmed. If they're no longer valid, I just delete them. If they're confirmed, then I look at take the trade. Blue trend lines, just something I'm looking at. If I didn't get this sell, I was looking for a break of this trend line to the upside to if this buy was still valid. So you can see my first buy loss, which was in here, lost $42 on it. Profit to date is $556 on this pair. Nothing at the moment. Euro USD, it's highlighted in pink, means I'm looking at something on Monday. It's a buy signal here. Now, this one is a little bit tricky. MACD Platinum's below the 0 level. There is regular bullish divergence. You could say there was hidden bullish divergence previously on this low here, but there was no QMP dot there, but it matched the MACD Platinum. So basically got hidden bullish divergence first. Didn't work out. I didn't take, there was no QMP green dot. It's fallen down. Now the green QMP dot is there. Yeah, nominated a stop here. I could probably run without a stop on this trade, but I'll put a stop in place just in case. So I've got to take a buy signal on Monday, a buy trade on Monday, and I'll put a stop at that red dotted line, which is 1.18665. So you can see it on the chart there. So buy with stop on Monday. Pound Aussie, another Aussie pair, similar to the other pairs, except I haven't got any other trades on. So we've got this big support level here. Price has gone up, and we've sort of got to the 240 LMA, LWA, LMA, whatever you want to call it, linear weighted moving average. So I've got a sell signal on Monday. I'm going to take the sell, no stop. The reason there's no stop, hidden bearish divergence. You can see lower highs on price and higher highs on the MACD Platinum, which is an oscillator. MACD Platinum's well above the 0 level. Take the sell, no stop. It's a pair I don't mind trading, so it's all right. Pound Swiss, this thing has broken this previous resistance level, which was a pretty significant one. Bang, bang, look, it's very similar to another pair I showed before. It's broken through. Nothing happening at the moment, no trades on. Now it's just a matter of waiting. There's potential setup coming up here. Like I said, keep on just adjusting these trend lines. At the moment, there is possible, potential, regular bearish divergence forming, but nothing until it's confirmed. And if this keeps on going up, then there won't be any. Pound, yeah, I'll just go back to the pound Swiss, sorry. See how the MAs are starting to spread, so it's a 50 to 100 to 240. They're starting to spread to the upside. Price is pulling away from. Generally, sometime price will come back to the MAs, or the MAs will go to price. It's like getting to an extreme sort of level. So that's something I'll watch out for, to trade back to the mean, I guess you'd call it, or something like that. Happens to quite a fair bit. And here's another example. This thing's getting away from, this is the pound yen. I'm in a buy here. I've got a pretty good stop up tight, locking in some profit. I did have a sell here. Took a loss of $49, as you can see by my notes here. It's a pair I don't mind trading. This buy will cut some of that loss out, so it's not too bad. But in the meantime, this thing's just cranking up. It's getting away from the MAs. The MAs are starting to spread. The MACD's been super flat. A few of these pound pairs have been pretty tough to trade, as you'll see. Moving right along, pound New Zealand. This is one of my problem pairs. I've got a lot of trades on from a long time ago. When I say problem pair, it's not a huge problem because I've made some good money on it, as I'll show you in a minute. So we've got sequence 1, sequence 2, sequence 3. A lot happening, a lot of trades from a long time ago. But in the meantime, have a look at the profit here. Profit to date's $9,600. So I'm making good profit on it. So don't worry about sequence 1, sequence 2 so much. I just keep on trying to work them and take profit when it presents to add to the overall profit. And I've been at the overall break even on this pair a couple of times in the past, but declined to close out because I want to try and trade my way out without worrying about taking a hit on this overnight swap. But in the meantime, sequence 3 is this sell here. So we'll concentrate on the right edge of the chart. It was a sell, had a stop in place up here with this red dotted line. It's gone against me initially, then come back down nicely, then gone back against me, and on Friday starting to come back down again. Got this little sort of resistance level up here, marked in red. My stop's been threatened, not threatened, but it's getting close a couple of times. There's the entry level, so it's still above that. It's just messing with my mind at the moment, but it's okay. That's the pound New Zealand. Now, pound USD, this is one I've got plenty of trades on, sequence 1. It was based on divergence initially, hidden divergence, and I still haven't, I think I must have got close to break even, but I missed the chance to exit. Now I'm stuck in it. My last signal was a buy signal here. Now, look at this since then. This is just, for this pair, very unusual. Considering Brexit's technically sorted, there's obviously problems with the UK and still trade deals, etc. It's just a sideways, hard to trade on the daily. I don't know what it's like on the 4-hour, but that is just messy. And you can see this reflected on the MACD Platinum. You know, look previously, I know we've got COVID and stuff. Now, this price is sort of grinding up, as you can see, and the MACD is grinding down, as you can see. So to me, it looks like potentially some sort of pullback, but, you know, price is king. It goes where it pleases. So in the meantime, let's just get rid of that grey line because we've now got a green dot. So at least my last signal was a buy signal. I'm actually hedged here, good profit. So it's not the end of the world, $9,000 on the pound. I'm hedged at the moment. If this goes up and up and I eventually get a sell signal, I could look at closing that buy, adding to my profit and pivoting this down to the sell side. New Zealand CAD, it's highlighted in yellow because something happened. All right, what happened was I was in a buy here. This is a pair I like trading. I was in a buy here. It's gone up to these highs up here. I've closed half and I've put a stop in place. Would you believe? Just here. and you can see what happened on Friday. It spiked down, stopped me out probably on the Canadian employment numbers, and so my remaining buy was stopped out for a small profit. It's a bit annoying because it looks like it's bounced up again. But yeah, that's it. So that's why it's highlighted. I'll bring that to the attention of my Facebook group and Telegram channel on Monday. So no trades on there at the moment. New Zealand yen, no, nothing doing. The last signal was this buy. I didn't take it. A couple of reasons I mentioned in my Facebook group. One, I was at this big number, the 75-cent level. I don't think price came back to the MAs close enough for my liking. And what else? The big regular bearish divergence. I don't think that had been enough of a pullback from that. And in the meantime, it's gone up and proved me wrong. That happens. It happens. Sometimes, you kick yourself for the trade you didn't take. No big deal. We'll just wait for the next one. So it's a New Zealand yen. New Zealand USD. This one's another one that's doing my head in. There's an overall break in. Like the Aussie USD, it's from an old hedge sequence that I probably shouldn't have got in, and sequence 2 was another hedge sequence that I haven't been able to get out of yet. But yeah, the first one I probably shouldn't take. Second one was legit. So in the meantime, this thing has just gone sideways, like the pound USD, up and down, just messing with me. So my break even is, overall break even for sequence 1, or overall break even's there, 69,175. So that's the main one. Break even for sequence 1's below that, which is not an issue, because if I get to there, I'm just getting out of everything. Sequence 2 break even's at the yellow dotted line. The green line is a big number, and that'll be 70-cent level. So not much happening at the moment. Just waiting to see where this pans out. Good profit, 1,900. Pair I don't mind trading, but at the moment it's going the wrong way. USD Japanese yen. I'll come back to the Swiss because I always leave that to last because it's the pain in the butt one. All right. Sequence 1. You can read my notes. Pair I don't mind trading sometimes. We started with this sell trade here based on hidden bearish divergence. You can see the hidden bearish divergence. Hence, no stop. MACD's above the 0 level. Took the sell. It's gone against me. Then it gave me a buy signal, which is not a valid standalone buy, but I took the hedge. So the hedge buy, same position size. So I'm locking in a loss between the red line and the blue line. MACD Platinum's above the 0 level still. Now I'm waiting on a sell signal. The MACD Platinum always comes back to the 0 level. How long it takes, who knows, but it'll always come back. So now I'm looking for a sell signal, and if it presents, it'll be with a bigger position size, which will give me an overall break even. Then I'll just manage the trades from there. So locking in a loss at the moment on the USD Japanese yen. All right, let's go to the good old USD Swiss franc, my pet hate. You can see on a lot of trades, we'll go left and we'll just show you where all these trades start. Back here somewhere. So I'm in trades from back here. This cluster of trades up here. Then COVID move. Then another cluster of trades here. Then down another small cluster of trades there. This is the pair that gives me the most grief. It's a bit messy on the chart to read my notes. So I get that. Sorry, but there's not much room left to all the trades I've got. At the end of the day, it looks like a lot of trades, and there is. I'm only plus 0.52 long. Profit to date, 7,100, so I've made some good profit on it. It's just I'm having a bit of trouble getting out of these sequences. You can read the individual sequences. So I've got the first one and the second one are both positive to the long side. You'll see sequence 3 is hedged to the, so that I've got, which is good because it gives me a bit of an imbalance. They're not all positive to the long side. In the meantime, this is my last trade signal, was this buy in here. Prices meandered sideways. MACD's above the 0 level. It's popped up nicely. And this level here is the 90-cent level, the green. It's popped up nicely. Now it looks like it's starting to turn. The news on Friday is giving me this big bearish candle. give me this big bearish candle on Friday. So this, and with the euro going to buy mode on Monday, usually the USD Swiss franc will follow suit. They're inversely correlated, so what the euro does, the USD Swiss franc will more than likely do the opposite. So I'm expecting a sell signal soon. What will happen on that sell signal, if it does present, I will close the buys on sequence 1 and sequence 2 and take new sell trades and possibly take another sell trade on sequence 3. So it adds to my profit and gives me another break even down here somewhere. And I could probably look at a new sequence 4 sell trade because I've got plenty of possible hidden bearish divergence. So then we'll just keep on going. We'll just try to keep work my way out of the sequences. It's a bit messy, I know. It takes a bit of creativity when it comes to the trades. But as long as I can keep on adding to the profit target, eventually I might get to the stage where there's an overall $2,000 loss on all trades, just close everything and be done with. So, yeah, it's a bit messy. All right, that's it for the charts, guys. I'll bring up that work document again, Word document, so you can have a look at it. Like I say, all these trades are recorded on my Facebook group and Telegram channels at the time. There's been over 1,200 trades on the daily charts called, so you can see that the method does work. And you'll see all my mistakes too, all these hedges or trades I've left open. It's there's a bit of an accountability when you're doing it live in a group, so but it keeps me on task too, which is great, and I love doing them. So thanks for watching the video. If you do like the video, please hit the subscribe button or hit the like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. And enjoy the weekend. Stay safe wherever you are. And thanks for being members and watching my stuff and reading my books, etc. Greatly appreciated. Enjoy.